Welcome back. It is Friday night, which means it is time to turn our attention to our New Yorker of the Week. Tonight, we honor a man who's helping students of all ages find their strength in more ways than one. Take a look.
I have a weakness. I love people, and because I love people, my door's never really closed. I will never turn anybody down.
For 15 years, Thomas Lewis has kept his doors open at the Humbly School of Martial Arts in Clinton Hill. His students know him as Master Sabu, a man who will teach anyone, regardless of their ability, to pay for a class.
Well, I started at a very young age, like around 9 years of age. All of the martial arts programs that were existing were like, at the time, like $100 a month. And, my mother didn't have that. So he took me in, and money wasn't even an issue.
He doesn't do it for money. He does it because he cares about us.
Born and raised in Brooklyn, Master Sabu has studied martial arts since he was a teenager, eventually traveling the world to spar with some of the best. For him, kicking and punching is only the beginning. Every class at the Humbly Dojo begins with a code of honor written by Master Sabu to give his students a different sort of strength.
It reinforces you and also gives you the power and the strength to move forward in the direction you need to go.
Lately, Master Sabu's path and the future of the school has become unclear. The neighborhood is getting more expensive. The Humbly school has to move.
I can't imagine what it would be like for this community to not have him anymore. I can't even wrap my head around that.
Master Sabu is hoping to reopen the school somewhere in Brooklyn, and when he does, the location will be the only change.
My doors have always been open to everybody from 3 years old and up, all races, all agendas. I close my door on no one.
And so, for humbly finding a way to show his neighbors how to be strong, Thomas Master Sabu Lewis is our New Yorker of the Week. And joining me now in the studio is our New Yorker of the Week, Thomas Lewis, better known as Master Sabu. Sir, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And telling us about your story. What drew you first to martial arts when you were a young man?
I had an uncle that was in the service, and I had the opportunity to go there maybe like once a month. And because I had the opportunity to go there like once a month, I also had a good friend of mine that was in martial arts in the school, so he also motivated me. So I figured by going to my uncle, I would have the opportunity to learn a little more to deal with my friend at the time who was advanced at the time.
Eventually, you get so good at this, you advance in your own career, you open up a school, and then you encounter students who are struggling to pay for a class, a simple class. So you decide to let them attend for free. Why?
Why? Because for some reason I just feel that I was born to serve people, and I find a lot of people, because of the economy out there, they don't have no money, or sometimes they just need an outlet in order to get where they need to go. And I found as far as the martial arts was a vehicle for me to help me to work on my patience, work on my having compassion, and a lot of these things I felt that society was losing. So this is my contribution.
And is that the lesson that you hope you teach the children? And they're not just children, they're adults coming through too. Is that the lesson that you hope you're teaching?
Yes, I would say that, along with understanding that anything you want in life, that you have to put time into it. You have to put the effort into it in order to get what you want. Nothing is easy. And I think on the process of putting the time and necessary effort into, you will eventually get what you want out of life.
So what's the latest with the current school? When's your lease up, and
Actually,
where
my
are you
lease has
going?
been up with help with a few politicians came to my aid, and they've been helpful to help me stay there at the moment. Right now I'm in the process of looking for something, and I sincerely hope that those that may see or hear this will open up their arms to help me relocate. I've been blessed with the opportunity of saving so many people. The focus has always really been on children and seniors. Children, basically, of course, we're losing a lot of them to either the penitentiary or the cemetery, and seniors because at one time there was a time when we had our parents or grandparents, we would take care of them until they basically left. But now in the situation, we're seeing like we've forgotten that they become like children all of a sudden, and they need that support. And what usually happens, once you put them in the old folks home, they feel like they have been abandoned. And because of it, they have no desire to live. So being blessed with having a school, I've been able to touch somebody's lives, to give them a vision, a reason to want to get up in the morning, a reason to want to live. And for the young people who don't have a vision, giving them opportunity that if you put the necessary time and you have faith, applying it with action, that there's nothing you can't accomplish if you put the time into it.
We're going to have the website for those who may want to help out in just a few minutes. I've met you now for all of 5 minutes. I can understand why you're so popular with your students. What is the key to your success, sir?
I would say key to my success is loving and believing in people.
Master Sabu, thank you for being our New Yorker of the Week.
Thank you so much.
For more information about the Humble School, you can visit the website. It is thehumbleschool.org. And if you know someone who would make a good New Yorker of the Week, let us know. Email nyer@ny1.com or send us a letter or address it to New York One News, New Yorker of the Week. We're at 75 9th Avenue, 6th floor, New York, New York, 10011. That's all the time we have for now. I'm John Shumo, and I'll talk with you Monday.